y'all need another video. They do it. They do it. Cause at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna stop what they doing for another nigga. You feel me? Ain't nobody gonna stop doing what they doing for another nigga. Why do I do that? Lord, why do I do that? Let me think about it. Let's process it. Why do I do that? You have to establish yourself as someone and an entity, a business. Establish yourself as a business. So once you've established yourself as a business, now you're taking into account that you have a board of advisors, right? Your board of advisors, the management of said business. You have to take into account that you can trust them. You can trust them and that they have your best interests at heart. Now, once you're able to trust them, now the question is, are you going to allow them to have autonomy? Autonomy. That is one of the biggest things, autonomy. Are you going to allow them to have autonomy? Now, if they have autonomy, at that point, you allow them to act on that and execute on that, right? So now with them having autonomy, them being able to be trusted, them being able to be valued, them being able to have that position in that business, the understanding is that whatever they say, go. Whatever they say, go. You already trust them that they know they time out. So whatever they say, go. You trust them that they know they time out. You trust them that they know that they're doing. You feel me? And you give them the highest order of execution. You give them the highest order of execution. I'm hungry. You give them the highest order of execution. Ooh, I have an orange. Highest order of execution. Now with the highest order of execution, don't matter what nobody says, don't matter what nobody does, don't matter what no one says, don't matter what no one thinks. No matter what no one says, no matter what no one thinks, no matter what no one says, no matter what no one thinks, you stand on business. You stand on business. You stand on what you believe is right. You stand on what you believe is true. You stand on what you believe is the best way. You have to believe that you have the best strategy. Now, you don't just wake up and then just like trust in this entirely without any growth. No, you must constantly try to educate and push yourself by listening to others that you also give that respect to. You feel me? Now, the ones that you give that respect to, you've already analyzed their business. You've already analyzed their personality. You've already analyzed their characteristics and their character. Thank you, IDK. Because at the end of the day, so many people are going to try to stop you from doing what you have to do. So many people are going to try to stop you from being who you truly are. So many people are going to try to stop you from becoming the best version of you. Why? Because of fear. You have to understand people have fear. People can easily be overwhelmed by fear. Just as you can be easily overwhelmed by fear, other people can be easily overwhelmed by fear as well. Now, with everyone overwhelmingly being controlled by fear, you have to understand how to make sure that you are not controlled by fear. Because if you know what you're capable of, no one else has to pressure you to stop. You can control if you're going to stop or not. They're all trying to stop you, but at the end of the day, are you trying to stop you? And that is the only answer that matters. Are you trying to stop you? If you are trying to stop you, then you must learn to control the fear that is trying to take a hold of you. Because the fear that comes in between you and your dreams can be small but powerful. Can be strong but powerful. And you cannot let that allow you to quit, to stop, to dim. You cannot let it allow you to seize control of you. Because you are greater than the sum of these no's. You are greater than the sum of anyone trying to stop you. When you understand this, you're way better off. When you understand this, you're way better off. You don't have to seize control. Like, you don't have to stop your power for anyone or anything. Because you got this. You know what you're doing. You're right. You're worthy. You're an icon. You're iconic. You're legendary. You are strong. You're strong. You're smart. You're strong. You're smart. You're strong. You're smart. You're powerful. You're enchanting. You enchant people with your aura. You enchant people with your grace. You enchant people with your attitude. You enchant people with your persona. But you have to believe this. I can't just tell you this. You have to believe it. There's nothing that you can't do. There's no limitation on this earth. There's no limitation on this planet. There's no limitation on anything. It's unlimited. We live in an unlimited algorithm. We live in an unlimited matrix. We live in an infinite spectrum of reality. That alone should tell you something. You know? That alone should tell you something. Now I'm giving back to the earth. I'm giving back to the earth right now. I'm taking this and I'm giving back to the earth. And then I'm taking it, bless the earth, bless the spirit, bless the universe, bless my body, my mind. Bless my body, my mind. My spirit. Now let's continue. I understand that life is tough. But life is easy too. Life is simple. Life is easy because life is easy because it's supposed to be rough. Life is easy because it's supposed to be. Life is easy because it's supposed to have rough elements, because the rough elements help you grow, and growth is what you want. And growth is the aim. Growth is the goal. So in order to grow, you must go through the rough elements. You must go through the rough elements. The obstacles is the way. You must use the obstacles to create the element. It's all just a matter of thinking. It's all a matter of how you think. It's all a matter of how you move. It's all a matter of how you feel. It's all a matter of your frequencies. You know? At the end of the day, if you want to be a savage, you have what it takes to be a savage. You have what it takes to be relentless. You have what it takes to be iconic. You have what it takes not to overindulge. I have so many languages in me that sometimes I have to think about what I'm about to say. But most times, it just flows out of me. You know, tap into your spirit and it just flow out of you. That's the best way anyways. Tap into your spirit and let it flow out of you. Let it flow out of you. Let it flow out of you. Be the best version of you that is possible to become. And I promise you, you're gonna love it. It's gonna make you feel amazing. It's gonna make you feel great. You're gonna enjoy that. You're gonna be like totally into it. I promise you. You're gonna be totally into it. Because why wouldn't you want to be the best version of yourself? Why wouldn't you push yourself to limits that are unseen? We've seen what other people can do. We want to see what you can do. We've seen what other people are capable of. We want to see what you're capable of. We want to see you push it to the max. I'm gonna take this lemon. Yes, it may be sour, may not taste good, but I'm gonna push my taste buds to the limit. I'm gonna try to eat this. Thank you. Thank you for this gift of life. I'm holding a gift of life right now. If you can see the energies, if you have the ability to see the energies, the code, like I can, then you can see all this life that I'm holding. It's just so energized and alkaline. It's easy to see it in the sun, but I can see it in the shadows too. That's one thing about me, I can see it in the sun, I can see it in the shadows too. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now, let's take a piece of this energy and consume it so that it can spread into all of my cells, spread into all of my cells, and I have to remember to keep it in the frame, because the frame is the perception of reality. And as you are observing what's inside the frame, as you're observing the frame is observing you. And as the frame is observing you, it is also being created as you're observing it, if that makes sense. It's being created as you're observing it. Law of duality, everything what's as above, so below. Everything, you feel me, moves on a certain accord. There's frequencies in here, very strong frequencies in here. Very strong. As you observe it, as you observe it, it observes you. Understand that. Understand that key. As you observe it, it observes you. 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 Don't be so shallow. Now, I just plucked it from the source. I feel like the longer it's away from the source, the more it diminishes. Some take longer than others. You feel me? But let's take a crack at it. I can feel the strong energies of this fruit, of this lemon. It's very strong. Very strong. It's gonna shock me. Watch. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Mm. 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 Let's try another one. Mm. 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 Yeah. Mm-hmm. These are good. Good breakfast for my workout. Not too much, but it's a lot. Interesting. I'm already going. Ooh. I wish the bus just went straight there. The train do though. The train do. The train do. The train do. And it's the same distance. I could do that. Oh. I'm not gonna play basketball though. Oh. Oh. I don't want to be classified as that because I'm not that. I'm not that. I'm not what they say that I am. I am who I say I am. That is the way to move in life. Amen. Amen. Oh. 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 What is this, an antioxidant or something? It's so potent. So potent. So potent. So potent. Ah. Always walk with your chest out. Always walk with the chest out. Don't be a sloucher. You don't want to be a sloucher. You don't want to be a sloucher. A sloucher. was the last one. I ate that one with the seed. You know, the seed is good for you. It apparently packs all the nutrients in it of the actual fruit or whatever. That's what they say. That's what they say. Oh man. Alright, I'm about to go ask ChatGPT what the benefits of eating lemon straight off the tree. Alright guys.